then all obscuring impurities are removed, and what is cognizable is seen as minuscule in the light of the infinite nature of pure knowing. So the obscuring impurities relate to what is cognizable. And this was the purpose of Book 3, which was about samyama. And in samyama, what's happening is we're viewing consensus or conventional reality in the light of spiritual insight. We're using it to undermine all those beliefs which themselves undermine our ability to rest in samyama. And these beliefs are to do with cognition, the belief in cognition, the belief that we're cognizing something, the belief in an entity here cognizing a world out there. And it is something quite curious, really, that a lot of spiritual teachers don't seem to go with this. They have their insight. We can describe them as realized or enlightened even, but they don't seem to go with it. They don't seem to apply it the way that Book 3 of the Yoga Sutras is directing us to apply it. They still go along with notions of the senses, notions of individuality, and there seems to be the understanding that all these descriptions of non-duality and oneness and all the rest of it are somehow mystical understandings. But they're not. They are the direct result of the application of samyama to our conventional understanding. And then what you find is that all these apparently cryptic statements in the wisdom texts become very simple descriptions of the immediate situation of our existential immediacy. So these obscuring impurities, they're what inhibit our establishment in samadhi. And you probably don't actually even know you've got some of these impurities because you do not question your common sense understanding. The common sense understanding is the common sense understanding of the conventional reality. It might be a religious understanding, a political understanding, a scientific understanding. All these understandings need to be dismantled. And then what happens is our insight develops a sense of bigness. We become confident in it. There's a couple of occasions in the Yoga Vasishtha where the world is described as like a calf's footprint to the sage, and the sage can easily step over it. The sage can easily step over all of conditioned existence, all of the conventional understanding of reality, because this conventional reality, the reality of cognition, it is an aspect of consciousness, but it's a small aspect. The whole universe is a small aspect of consciousness. It's rather like the relationship you have with your dreams once you've woken up. You normally forget about them. No matter how intense the experiences you have during the night, within a few moments of waking up, they've gone. And when the light of the infinite nature of pure knowing is apparent, this is how you feel towards conventional reality, the cognitive aspect of consciousness. You forget about it, it's no longer of much interest. We enter into it on occasion just as we enter into a dream. We engage with it, we get involved with it, we have all these experiences, all these emotions, all these feelings, and then it comes to an end and we forget about it. This is what was referred to at one point as equable understanding. So conventional reality, as far as the enlightenment practitioner is concerned, becomes the same as our dream life is for most of us. Something which we just forget about. So this is the light of the infinite nature of pure knowing. This is what knows. This is the awareness that knows. It's the awareness that cognizes. It's the awareness that is hearing this. The awareness that is seeing this. This is the light of the infinite nature of pure knowing. It's light, it's awareness that puts a light on everything. There can be nothing without awareness. It's awareness which cognizes reality. It's awareness which goes beyond cognition and comes back to its true self, the pure knowing or the pure experiencing. Because the knowing and the experiencing are the same thing. So this is the point here. It can seem like a struggle sometimes. It can seem like a struggle. Our insight can seem quite small and remote, and we can lose the way very easily. But when we come back to this point here, we see that there can be nothing beyond it. It is ultimate. It cannot be conceptualized. Everything is happening within it. The whole universe is happening within it. All lives are happening within it. It's this space of existence. It's the space which holds all space and all time. It is infinite and it is complete. And it is the summit of our human existence.